as for short Do Africa, is here today, Thursday, 23rd July 2020, caught up with a young musical talent in this country and is aspiring to get to somewhere. We'll talk to him. He will introduce himself to us. He will tell us exactly what his dream looks like, how he's got into it, and every bit of important information that will definitely help Do Africa, provide more exposure about this young talent. It's a pleasure having you at our disposal. Welcome to this special interview.
Wow, and I want to say plus out there to everyone watching me, and I want to say a big thank you to Do Africa family. I'm so excited to be here. It's been a long journey. Firstly, let me introduce myself. I go by the stage name Efeso. From birth, my mom gave me the name Rapper, and the name Rapper hail from what we call, I think, Lofa County, right? Yeah. So I started to think from a very, very small age. Having that vision like I can go places because I've been seeing people like Sarkodie, people like Scientific, those were inspiring artists there. I've been seeing them and I'm like, I can go there. So, this dream started long, long ago. I don't think you want to talk about it right now because it'll take a long time, but I'm so happy that I'm on this platform.
Okay, thank you that at least you've gone ahead of some of the questions that I actually already set for you. Well, you say you go by the stage name Efeso. Good. Can you tell us when did you get into this game?
I got into music actually around 2011. Then I was now a recording artist. I got into music in 2011. But 2012, 2013, I became a recording artist. And I keep on. So let's just agree on 2012, 2013.
Since then, up to this time, I want you to rate yourself. Are you going somewhere?
Very great job. Like our first day say, oh, you've been doing it, without the help of anybody. Artists are very self-doing everything. It's very difficult, very, very difficult. So for where I am, and when I look back at the distance I came from, I'll be like, well, I've done something more.
You made mention of following stars outside of Liberia, and whom definitely your interest grew that led you to becoming what you want to be, definitely. But somebody also would care to know that at times while it may hard, you also look at it from the local level. Have you followed any Liberian music? And if so, who is that artist? Or who are those artists basically that also motivated you?
Actually, honestly, I'm a music lover, right? I follow music, and I don't just follow any music, I follow good music. So coming up, I used to always tune the radio on, and my mom be like, wow, what's up with the radio thing? You gotta drop this radio issue, yeah, So I tune the radio on just to listen to Liberian music all the time. So I follow people like JB So Fresh. Yeah, I used to really love their songs. I follow people like Deng, when Deng dropped the effects, wow, Liberian guy can do this. So following music, so after music.
Did you get into this because you want to make money, or you actually want friends?
So
is it because you want fame?
I'm after the money, I'm so after the money.
So why do we talk about passion if money is the sole purpose exclusively for which you got into the business?
First thing, don't get me wrong, and with everything we do, we need money. We actually need money. Without money, we can't make anything happen. Even your dream gotta be buttressed by money, right? Money gotta buttress what you want to do. So like, we need money for everything. But honestly, I can't do without music. For sure, I can't do without music.
Okay, you say you came from the western part of the country, that is Lofa County. You have the Liberian, you have the Gola, and other who settled there. So, what's the tribe you belong to?
Honestly, I personally chose Lofa County because of some situation. My dad came from Lofa County to be precise. But since I was a kid, my story is so sad. I don't know what we hear about it, but since I was a kid, at the age 5, my mom took me, and I didn't see my dad till I entered 11th grade. Yeah. So my mom been doing everything, and I spent almost all my time at home. So I feel like this guy ain't doing anything for me. So I gotta relate to the person who been doing everything. So I chose Lofa County over my county. But so honestly, I hail from Lofa County, and I'm proud to be a Gola.
That's good. I mean, when we talk about education,
Yeah.
how far did you go?
I graduated from high school at 2016, not 17, 2016. I graduated from high school, and I enrolled at UL for drop because one or two. Other people might think to be like the music thing carrying, and he's so after focus on not the music thing. Though I'm loyal and respectful and 100% committed to music, but I still believe that even if you do music and you don't acquire education, then you're not doing anything for yourself.
So now that you are in the game itself, the game of music, somebody will care to know what kind of music are you into the hipco, into the trapcore. I mean, you know, basically, can you tell us?
Yeah, like honestly, previously before I talk, I told you that I'm a lover of music, right? I'm a lover of music. So I do all music. I know it might sound strange and funny, but I do all music. I do the hip hop, I do the hipco, I do whatever music it is.
Yeah,
just play the beat and
sometimes
vibe.
I know that let's just say the conversation is so interesting that somebody will care to know. You talk about the gems, you're talking about the vibes, you're talking about all of those flavors that are associated with music.
Sure.
And are you coming up saying that while you do everything, are you telling us that your specialization has grown at all levels basically that allows you definitely to be able to put out the best of you?
Sure. I just love music, the sound. Once you hear the sound, actually music is inspiring. When you hear the sound and you think you can create on it, then you create on it. You can't be limited to just one thing. Because if you are limited to just one thing, you are limiting yourself.
But someone else would care to know, this is Liberia. People have this common thought that no, we do it the Liberian way. So most times the colloquial, most of the music you listen to around here, people speak just the market English. I mean, to put it that way. Well, which is not bad for the local community, but aspiring for the larger society beyond even Liberia. Where do you go? Do you try to infuse standard and proper English into your music so that outside people can understand what you say?
You see, honestly, this is the thing I don't get. I didn't go to a musical school, right? But I feel my knowledge I got towards music is God-given, right? Like, honestly, I understand what we call terrain management. Terrain management comes when you know the locals, you gotta do something for them to understand. You gotta go down to the level. Now, if you want to be sold outside, you gotta do something that can sell outside, right? So, it's possible that I do a music and I just want to direct this straight to the masses, people down there, people who can relate to what I would do for outside there, right? So like I said previously, I do all variety of music, I do anything.
So apart from English, let me bring you to this question also. In Nigeria, sometimes you listen to these guys sing music in Nigeria and Ghana, for example. I mean, the two countries, it's obvious that you hear a musician, top musicians in fact, sing in their local languages, like Chui, or maybe you hear somebody sing in Yoruba or Igbo or Hausa. Have you tried any point in time singing in Gola, for example?
That's a tough one though. But honestly, it's sad to see, people watching out there will be like, wow, why he didn't do this, I don't speak any vernacular, honestly. I like to be fair, I don't speak any vernacular. It's so sad, and I myself.
You didn't have the opportunity to learn?
I didn't have the opportunity. I grew up right here in Montserrado. I schooled right here in Montserrado. And my mom didn't have the time for us to sit and she talked to me in vernacular. I think I would have learned it if she was going to do it that way. But I'm not blaming her though. Because she was busy looking after me.
But you're still young, you can learn.
I can learn.
You have interest in learning more.
And honestly, this is the interesting part. I was trying to drive by it. I did a song with a guy from Lofa County. He goes by the name D Rapper. He featured me on the song, and I took the advantage to tell him what I wanted to say, and then he translated it to manner for me. He translated it to his vernacular for me. Yeah, and I said it to the song. So actually, a listener out there will be like, oh, what the nigga is speaking.
Can you give me a title of one of your music that you got?
Yeah, I got Warning, I got Boy to Love To, I got Cool. The songs, there are many.
Are they out already in the market? You have anything in the market that is already sold?
There are many out. Too many out.
Hey guys, do a freestyle for me, man. Yeah, just something there. Something of interest.
I started doing rap ever since I was a kid. I used to party hard. I used to party every day when I'm boarding over, so I'd be breaking on the crib. Ready beer rap, spitting punches every day. The party used to laugh, sitting piggy, making pay. He not see nothing cool, and music better, he not take. He rain other beat and play that you want hit. He making real fun, know that people on his feet. I used to space things, or so they say I will increase. When I was on strap, all the children ran away. Can't even get out my carry for the day. I have a friend, only few of them were straight, but if for the day, it doesn't mean that you're not fit. You gotta hustle hard, people make the way, not to bend down low, cross the road, Latina tree. We have to start.
Well, that's good, man. That's great, man. That's good. Okay, thank you so dearly. But you also mentioned about guys out there that you have interest in. Definitely, you follow them.
Yeah.
Now, the question also that follows is that, do you have interest in collaboration with friends?
Sure. I got.
And what is you aiming at?
I'm aiming at something big that I can't imagine. It's beyond my imagination. It's too big. This vision is something that if you're using my eyes to see, you will not see through that light. That light is very bright. Honestly, I want to go somewhere in this Liberian music industry that nobody has ever come. That's my aim.
Are you real?
I'm so real about this.
Yeah, but okay, I know the dream might be too big, but at least you got a name. Okay, I feel that this person is this person. I mean, you have like peace with them when they were together, but decided to see who they would team up with. And their minds went on. They're calling in the US at the time. They started doing some stuff with him, and subsequently other guys started calling them over, and they were big stars.
Yeah,
So
sure.
we're talking about that, man.
Yeah, but this cannot only happen with the artist alone. Honestly, you and I will both know that music requires money, number one. Number two, teamwork, good management, right? I want to have a future song out there, but I can't do it on my own, right? I can't do it on my own. I need support, and to where our setting where we find ourselves, it's difficult doing things your way, to do it your own way.
That part of it is what I was already trying to also come to, the issue of money. You want to get there, you have a big dream. In terms of support, what can you say about it? In your own personal case?
Like what support I'm getting? Actually, I'll tell you for free, I'm not getting any support right now. Like, to be real about what I'm saying, I got a record deal with Lofa Music. They do production for me, and then at the end of the day, I got to have somebody out there watching my back for the video aspect, for every other thing. Every other thing is just me. It's just sad that, but artists is so stressed to that point that everything is you. I get tired at times. I feel like, I want more opportunity.
Is your mother in Liberia?
Yeah,
She supports you in this dream?
She supports me 100%, but the funding, you know, I myself, I know I'm supposed to give back to her right now, and she ain't really got the cash to do it. I knew that she had it. I know if she got it, she would do it. Honestly. Things ain't really easy right now. I can't see everything.
So then let's look at the general Liberian musical industry. Just use some words to describe what it looks like and what you think needs to be done to see it go to where it's supposed to go.
You know, I must applaud you for that question. Honestly, Liberian music, we need some upgrade. We honestly need some upgrade. I've been waiting for the opportunity to talk on this issue. We need some upgrade. Or artists do this and go to the studio, work tirelessly, and at the end of the day, when the project go out, you don't get anything back in return. Nothing you get in return. But we keep doing these things because we looking at a bigger picture. We looking at the bigger picture, but they are not seeing what we're looking at. They are not seeing what we're looking at. This particular industry needs to step up. We need to step up. I'm not saying they need to step up. Honestly, people who are into certain places, they are not carrying on what's supposed to be carried on. Honestly.
At times, some people blame their managers. What do you think? Managers are responsible?
Oh yeah. Managers are 100% responsible too at times. At times. I use the word at times. Like, majority of our managers them down here, they only use artists for what we call grading. Excuse me, I want to make an example. Like, I'm the manager of Efeso, and I'm sitting with a pretty girl. So, in order to get her, I'll be like, she knows Efeso. So, I'm like, I Efeso begin talking about my picking. So, I'll call him over right now. Yeah, Efeso, where are you? Where are you? And then Efeso come over because Efeso ain't got the power to push himself. So he feels so submitted to you, right? You feel so submitted to you. You call Efeso and Efeso pull over, and then your morale, you have no morale.
Okay, as we are drawing close to the conclusion of this interview, I want to ask you this question. What do you want to get there?
Actually, what I need, I'll say this and say this again. I need only a good team, a good management who will put things in place. Only a good management who will put things in place. That's all.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you so dearly. This is Diaspora on Africa, doing Africa for short. Being in conversation with Efeso here. Herbert, definitely you've done extremely well. Thank you so much for your process. We appreciate it.
I appreciate it too.